The richest man in Europe. Imagine being the richest man in a whole continent. The feelings of being tagged richest is a whole lot of a big deal, and not to talk about being the richest in a whole continent. The feeling must be unexplainable. I am sure the elites would have gotten used to these feelings as they move around in dinners, business summits, and conferences like having $1 billion is nothing. You want to know what it feels like to be called the richest man in Europe? Well, then let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to your favorite luxury channel, and in today's video we will be discussing the top 10 richest men in Europe. Without further ado, let's get into it. It's no doubt that the last pandemic affected literally all major aspects of each country. So many businesses shut down, causing the unemployment rate to surge. But the world's billionaires seem to have immunity against the effects of pandemics as their net worth increases significantly. The battle for the top seat of the richest man on earth was well ironed a few weeks ago after the stock of Elon Musk rose beyond imagination to displace his counterpart Jeff Bezos at the top seat. Jeff Bezos, who recently stepped down as the CEO of Amazon to focus on his dream of exploring space, had been occupying the seat for a long time before Tesla's CEO took over. However, something is common between the two businessmen, and that is technology. The two CEOs ventured in technology after establishing their authority in their initial businesses. However, there is a man who is not bothered to venture into technology, and still he sits comfortably at the top seat of the European billionaires. Bernard Arnault, CEO and chairman of LVMH, the group of companies that owns Louis Vuitton, Moet and Chandon, and Hennessy, among many other luxury brands, once surpassed Jeff Bezos as the world's wealthiest man according to Forbes' real-time billionaire. But trust the former CEO of Amazon to bring on his A-game to regain the top spot before being displaced by Elon Musk a few weeks ago. Elon Musk confidently sits at the top of a spot of the richest man on earth with a net worth of over $310 billion, while the richest man in Europe boasts $165 billion. With such a huge amount of money, do you want to know how he made his fortune and what the billionaire's real life looks like? Then, tag along. The richest man in Europe was born in France to a manufacturer, Jean-Léon Arnault, who was a graduate of École Centrale de Paris. His mother, Marie-Joséphine Savinel, had a fascination for Dior and was a daughter of Etienne Savinel, who entrusted her husband with managing her civil engineering company, Ferré-Savinel, in 1950, and later its ownership. Bernard Arnault also has a sister named Dominique, whom he shared his childhood. In 1973, Bernard married Anne de Varine, and they had two children together, Delphine, born in 1975, and Antoine, born in 1977. The duo later separated in 1990, and in 1991, Bernard married Hélène Mercier, a Canadian concert pianist, and they have three sons, Alexander, born in 1992, Frédéric, born in 1995, and Jean, born in 1998. As a business mogul, there is this business orientation that rich people have, and that is to try to inculcate the spirit of entrepreneurship into their offspring. Trust Bernard to teach and give his children Delphine, Antoine, Alexander, and Frédéric official roles in the brands he controlled, along with his niece, Stéphanie Watine Arnault. The road to stardom wasn't an easy one, and Bernard also had a rough one. He began his professional career as an engineer with the Ferré-Savinel construction company and successfully was promoted to various executive management positions before becoming chairman in 1978. Bernard remained there until 1984, when he undertook the reorganization of the Financière Agage holding company. He returned the group to profitability as he embarked upon a strategy of developing the world's leading luxury products company. During the process, he reinvigorated Christian Dior as the cornerstone of the new organization. In 1989, Bernard Arnault became the majority shareholder of LVMH Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, creating the world's leading luxury products group. Bernard later became the chairman and CEO of the company and still remains the CEO to date. As of 2021, Bernard and his family have an estimated net worth of $165 billion, according to Bloomberg. The richest man in Europe made most of his fortune from Christian Dior, which his family holds a 73% stake in. He also owns an 8.4% of Hermès and shares in Carrefour. With as much money as he has, it is no surprise he has more homes that he can live in. Even so, his portfolio is surprisingly smaller than we expected. Bernard's house that he lives in full-time is a lovely 150-year-old castle surrounded by vineyards located in northwest Saint-Emilion in Bordeaux, France. This house served as a family home and has belonged to the Arnault family since 1998. It is no surprise that Arnault owns a private jet, He owns Bombardier Global 7500 with registration FGVMA. The jet was delivered in 2021. This jet is considered to be the world's largest and longest-range business jet that can accommodate up to 18 passengers. The jet is said to cost the richest man in Europe a whopping $73 million. Bernard also owns a Bombardier Global 6000 with registration FGVMI. This aircraft was built in 2012 and was purchased at just $23 million. When you're a billionaire who loves to live life at the fullest, why not buy a private island while you're at it? Well, Bernard didn't disappoint the Billionaires League. He reportedly owns the 133-acre Indigo Island in the Bahamas, purchased for $35 million. This is an idyllic island paradise in the Bahamas, which is known as a tropical paradise in the Caribbean, blessed with pristine emerald and turquoise waters. The Bahamas Islands offer most, if not all, water sports you can find in other tropical destinations. It is also a place filled with rich history and culture. Arnold entered the yacht business in 2008 when he bought Prince's Yacht for 250 million euros. He then acquired Royal Van Lent, now Fedship, for an equivalent amount, totaling 500 million euros invested over that year. Did you hear that correctly? 500 million euros, not dollars. That's massive. In addition to those investments, Arnold is the owner of Symphony, one of the world's largest yachts, with over 100 meters in length, and it cost him 150 million to acquire. Aside from that, Arnold also owns a super yacht called Amadeus, which was priced at $70 million. Reports also have it that Bernard owns a BMW 7 Series, which cost up to $90,000. He is known as the Wolf in Kashmir. Arnold has a reputation for ruthlessness in business circles. Although he rejected the title, in person he is regarded as mostly shy and as a proper loving gentleman who doesn't joke with his business and family. There is a time for everything indeed. Time for pleasure and time for business. To be among the world's richest, one has to play by the rule of time. Arnold was classically trained in piano and used those skills to court his wife. Perfect game player, I must say. Okay, that was just a joke. As the richest man in Europe, you must have a lot to attend to concerning business, family, and others. Arnold's secrets to staying physically fit is sports, and he can often be seen watching some of the world's most prestigious tournaments. His love for the tennis star Roger Federer earned him a place on the court where he played a set and lost 6-love against Federer. Many will definitely be surprised at the mention of the richest in Europe as the third richest man in the world. The latest world billionaire ranking has changed. So, let's go through the list to know the current top 10 richest men in the world. Jeff Bezos reclaimed his top position shortly after his return from space with a net worth of over $220 billion. But the space tech giant CEO Elon Musk recently took over the reign with a whopping $310 billion net worth. Jeff Bezos comes in at the second position with a net worth of $204 billion. The richest man in Europe claimed the third position on the list. Bernard Arnault and family are worth $165 billion presently. The Microsoft founder Bill Gates occupies the fourth position with $137 billion. Coming in at the fifth position is none other than Larry Page, who co-founded with his friend. Larry Page now has a net worth of $129 billion. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg comes in sixth on the list with a net worth of $126 billion. Sergey Brin, who co-founded Google with Larry Page, occupies the seventh position with a net worth of $124 billion. The Oracle founder Steve Ballmer occupies the eighth position with a net worth of $120 billion. At the ninth position, we have Larry Ellison with a net worth of $113 billion. Warren Buffett, the business oracle, occupies the 10th position with $103 billion. And there you have it all, guys. Let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash that notification icon to get notified whenever we release a new video. I'll see you in the next one.